showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Check, set, hut. 60 red. 60, set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And this will be a Panthers first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. 26-yard line. 1-yard gain. Second and 9. From the 46, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Here's Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In a couple. Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Sack, drill, 52. One. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's not going to get anything out of this when they force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Gun. 11. Right. 11 mighty. 11.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Number 87.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First down, of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
11, 11. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the run to the right. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34. On play action, Young headed left, buying time. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and I'll tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, set.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Shot. 17.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Set, red, cycle. 45, white. Black shot, ready.
They'll go. Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
11. Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Look at play action with Young. He's going to let this one go deep. A big play here in the big game. 42 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 50. Green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And he just does get that one away. He's being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
10 yards to go.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Out to his right. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 4th down, Young. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting it into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Watch out now. Ready.
No give on the ground, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Panthers 7.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
11.
Now Brown trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. Burrow to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up third down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy.
Trouble, 38. Here we go. Ready.
Young to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. 22 needle. Hey, read our team. Read our team. Set.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
45, wide. 97.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
That's good.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
A big play here in the big game. 41 yards. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hut.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, you give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off. 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On ready? 11. Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And you'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. And it's
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
11, MT, take. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact was just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
11. Here we go. 180. 11.
They will indeed go as they... That's over the middle and intercepted. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get about 6 there, sitting on second down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he will not quite get to the markers. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 180, start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, field, black. Red, yellow. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. 10 black. 43 right.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. Give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. He's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, Burrow
Bengals.
gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Panthers' 42-yard line.
The throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now return coming from the 7. He's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl.
From the back, pass close to the net. Clock to hit the clock. I'm mobbing all day. Awesome.
11 him. Here we go. 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. And that ball incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
The man in motion is Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. They don't force third down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it didn't look like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Moving to his right. Now he'll air one out. That one's going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
Ultra. Set. Cut.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Closer. Here's second and goal.
Come on. Set.
Brooks will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
Following
Carolina.
the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that that catch gets them a first down.
Here we go.
They'll send their tight end left. A carry here for Brown. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown, left down Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move back to within one.
Bengals 27.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down is Young. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On a handoff, Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Young. Exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
15 yards through the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Handoff. Running left is Brooks. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Yellow. Line 45. White. Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
From the gun, it's Young. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready? Set. Ready.
Look at play action with Young.
The first down pass. He was brought down by Carlos Murphy. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Hut. Close. Stand.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Green Jack. Down. 10 black.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Now, Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And the whistle down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180 shot. Shot.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Brown.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 1.
one. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, empty.
To throw is Burrow. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
He's going to look for the home run ball, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ball's red. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Give inside, it's Brooks. Finding room at the 35. Past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Red. Fight, 60. Cut, cut.
Young. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to air this one out. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Through the Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bengals 27.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this the shotgun. It's Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Moving to his left. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on.
On the draw, it's Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's in.
And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Carolina. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, ready? Gun. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's just thrown ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A big play here in the big game. 32 yards.
Blue striker. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald there for the extra point. Panthers stretch things out even further.
Panthers 59, Bengals 27. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down. Burrow on the move left. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Check. Here we go. Set.
They'll run, and here is Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
What?
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He's to the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. Flushed to his left. And he's got a man wide open downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. And the Panthers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all 3 phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
Commissioner Roger Goodell on the podium presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Carolina Panthers. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.